Hello. Welcome to Top 5 Tuesdays, once again on a Wednesday. After this Top 5, I also have an announcement to make. Nothing too big, but just something I have to do. So, today's Top 5 is the Top 5 favorite show. My Top 5 favorite shows that were canceled too soon. These are shows that, to fit the criteria, they have to... the most that they could have lasted is at least 2 seasons. But they could also have lasted 1 season. 1 or 2 seasons is the limit. So, honorable mentions, Terminator, Sarah Connor Chronicles, Reaper, Krypton, which is the most recent one, Sam and Cat, which technically is 1 season, but Salute Your Shorts, Two of a Kind with the Olsen twins, I'm With Her, and Firefly. That's right, it's not on my top 5 because I've only seen the first disc of the series, so I can't really put that on there because I don't know much about it. These 5, probably not the 5 that you would think of. These are 5 shows that were canceled after at least 2 seasons. Most of these are 1. Okay, the first one is 2 seasons. The last 4 are all 1 season that they were on. But I like these, and then they were canceled, and so I can't watch any more of this show. And I hate when it does that, so this is just my top 5. Number 5 is the Jeff Foxworthy Show. Now, this is a little bit of a cheat, because I'm not talking about because this show was on ABC. Now, ABC canceled it, and it went to NBC. I'm not talking about, and then it got canceled after that. I'm not talking about when NBC canceled it. I'm talking about when ABC canceled it, alright? Because I think that the characters and stories that they had in Season 1 were far more superior to Season 2. I've watched some of Season 2, I'm not all of it, but I can't get into it because it's so different. You see, the first season had Jeff, his wife Karen, their son Matt. And they were surrounded by other characters like Karen's parents, Karen's friend, and 2 of Jeff's co-workers, Walt and Russ. Halfway through the season, though, they changed things up. They got rid of Karen's friend and brought in Karen's sister. Walt and Russ went away, and Jeff's brother Wayne popped in along with his girlfriend. So they're replacing those characters. Karen's parents were still around, whatever. And then, I'm not going to go into too much detail, because all 5 of these are probably going to be subjects of Let's Talk About videos. But at the end of Season 1, Karen gives birth to a daughter. Well, when ABC canceled it, NBC picked it up and they gave it a complete overhaul. They brought back Jeff Foxworthy and Haley Joel Osment, which was pretty much it. Haley Joel Osment played the son, Matt. Well, the whole thing was given an overhaul. Karen's parents were replaced with Jeff's parents. You had Bill Engvall playing Bill. A couple other characters that I don't remember. And most noticeable ones besides those were that... Anita Barone, who played Karen, was replaced with Ann Cusack. And the baby girl was replaced with 4-year-old Jonathan Nikki. And so it pretty much ignored everything from the first series. Now, I wish they would have kept it the way they did in the first season. They didn't have to change anything, Walt and Russ or Wayne, whatever, but I liked the way it was, and I didn't like that they canceled it and then completely changed it when they brought it to another channel. There's another show, Brotherly Love, which should have been on the honorable mentions, I forgot to put that on there, that also went to 2 different networks, but didn't get an overhaul, and they could have just done that. I'm sorry. Moving on, number 4 is Traveler. This is another ABC show, and all except for 1 is from ABC. This is another ABC show, and it revolves around 3 college friends who are going on this trip. But before they can do that, they pull this prank at this building that ends up having a bomb in it. They lose one of their friends, Will Traveler. During this, he deserts them, saying that. And the other 2 are framed for the bomb. And so the whole rest of the show, which is only 8 episodes, is about them trying to clear their name. And it ends in a cliffhanger. I won't say what it is till I get to do my Let's Talk About episode. But it ends in a cliffhanger that reunites all 3 of them. And I was waiting for them to bring it back. And then I found out, nope, canceled. Well, because I watched every week that I could, I watched it. I think I got grounded one week and I had to watch it afterwards. But I watched it every week, basically. And it got canceled and I was mad. But I move on. Next one is Daybreak, which starred, I can't remember his name. He played Brett Hopper, a detective who gets stuck in the same day over and over again, which wouldn't be too bad, except for this day is the day that his girlfriend is murdered. And he's framed for the murder of the mayor, I think, or a mayoral candidate. And he has, throughout these days, he has to keep on, repeating the day and trying to change things and trying to tell his partner and trying to, things. And eventually, this has more of an ending than Traveler, but there's also a cliffhanger that could lead into another season. And ABC actually pulled the show with 4 episodes left to air, and I had to watch those episodes online at abc.com, back when I used to do that for streaming services. So, yeah. Number 2 is Secret Girlfriend. Now, this one isn't your typical kind of show. They tried something new here, where the show was actually from the view of the camera. And the camera was the main character of the show, and the other actors had to talk to the camera. And it's basically you, your 2 friends, Sam and Phil, and your ex-girlfriend, Mandy, who keeps coming back into your life, and you keep somehow taking it back. But then you meet Jessica, who's the secret girlfriend, and you gotta hide it from Mandy. It's only 9 episodes long, I think. And it has sort of a conclusion, but also a lead-off. And it took 2 years before they even, I think it was 2 years. It was a long time before it was even announced it was canceled. It was just on hiatus for 2 years before it was finally, it was canceled. I was thinking, okay, maybe they're having problems with writers or whatever, but no, it was just canceled full out. Which made me angry. But I have the show on my Xbox, watch it whenever I want, And I got Daybreak on DVD as well, and the Jeff Foxworthy show. Traveler never made a DVD, which pissed me off. And number 1 is Teen Angel, another ABC show. It was a sitcom. It was on the TGIF block, and it revolved around 2 friends, Steve and Marty. And Marty, after eating a rotten hamburger, like a moldy hamburger that was underneath Steve's bed, dies and becomes Steve's guardian angel. And the whole show is just like him trying to do stuff for Steve and messing up. And there's others, I'll go through a couple of specific episodes when I do the Let's Talk About episode. But I will say that the series finale is actually my favorite episode. And until 10 years ago, I never knew it was the series finale. Until I looked it up and I'm like, wait a minute, I know that episode. That's the last episode, no one ever saw anymore. But it's just one of my favorite episodes. I won't get into it now, but to me, this one had the most promise to continue because I thought it was funny as hell, and it should have continued. There's my top 5 shows that canceled too soon. Now, here's my new announcement. You may have noticed that some of my videos have been deleted. Has, no copyrights or anything, nothing like that. And big trouble with all those. But I deleted all my cooking videos. Today I deleted a couple of my Blu-ray hauls. It's because of the COPPA thing. I'm trying to purge my channel of anything that could be considered for kids. And I'm hoping that holding up a DVD of Jack Frost or Bear in the Big Blue House isn't going to get me, oh, that's for kids, even though it's showing you physical media and stuff. I'm hoping that they're not going to be dicks like that and, oh, you showed Bear in the Big Blue House, that's for kids. So the entire video is for kids. When I got horror movies and stuff in there as well, I'm just saying. And so, a couple of my Blu-ray hauls, if you remember, had me opening Pokemon card packs. Well, that would be kind of for kids, and I watched them today and didn't really have much horror in them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna delete those. What I'm gonna do, just so some of the physical media that's in there gets shown, is my next Blu-ray haul, which will be, I got some stuff coming from eBay. Once I get that, it's gonna be, I've already renamed Blu-ray hauls 6 and 7, 4 and 5. So Blu-ray haul number 6 is gonna be some new stuff, like some stuff I got on Black Friday, something I bought today with a gift card, and whatever I get from eBay, and then stuff that I already did in previous Blu-ray haul videos. I'm gonna put it in there. The only one I can't find, I'll tell you now, I'll probably say it in the other video, was the Casper collection. I've been looking all over the place for it. I can't find a goddamn thing. But those are gonna be put in there, and just so they're in the Blu-ray haul videos, and then I don't have to worry about the other Pokemon stuff, But yeah, that's just, my little announcement. I'm trying to make sure, I want my channel to be for adults. I have another Gmail, so if I wanted to do another channel just for kids, I could, but I don't. And right now, I just want to, I just want to kind of do things. And for those of you who still want me to do the cooking videos, because I know those got a lot of views, I may still do those over Facebook Live, and they'll be on my Facebook, forever. So I might still do it that way, but I don't have anything to cook right now. So, because I didn't plan ahead and buy stuff that I could cook this time, because I'm not doing that anymore. And I understand that cooking videos could be considered for adults too, especially that one where I say "son of a bitch" when I burn my hand. But I just, and then I've also deleted all my Michael videos and anything. I know that some of my videos I'm funny, and I want to be, but I want it to be where I can be funny and still have this for adults, and not do a joke and say, "Oh, that's for kids," and then get fined $42,000 for it. I don't want that, because I like doing this for you guys. I like bringing you videos, and I just like doing reviews. You could tell I've been doing more adult-oriented reviews, and I'm kind of iffy because I deleted a lot, not all of my kid movie reviews, because I'm even afraid that seeing a picture of a kid movie in the thumbnails and be like, "Oh, that's for kids." Even though I think I left a couple, I don't remember what it was, but I did those Wizard of Oz reviews, right? The Wizard of Oz, Return to Oz, and Oz the Great and Powerful. I did those, and then I'm like, you know what? I need to go through and get rid of all the ones that could be considered for kids, because I want to do this for adults. And I understand that movie review isn't really for kids, but I don't know how they're going to do this. Are they going to be dicks and see a picture of a kid's DVD? Or see that I'm reviewing a kid's movie and see the thumbnail as a picture of a kid's movie and be like, "Oh, that's for kids." Are they going to be dicks like that? Even though it's just a movie review, are they going to be like that? So I'm going to start reviewing more adult movies, which is why I'm doing the Conjuring movies right now. The 12 Rounds movies, the 12 Rounds trilogy, those are going to be done. For Christmas, I can do Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Gremlins. Although Gremlins can be considered for kids, but I want to do, I got Office Christmas Party today, so, sorry, that's me on the list. I got some horror movies, Christmas horror movies that I can do. The first one, I'm going to announce right here, the first Christmas movie I want to do is Black Christmas from 1974, because I figure that should be how I start my Christmas reviews. And I'm going to have a different background for the Christmas reviews, as you see. I still have the Conjuring movies back there. But yeah, I just want to kind of, touch base with y'all and let you know what's going on. I don't want my channel to go away. I don't want to get fined $40,000. I can't afford that. I'll go fucking broke. So I'm trying to be more adult-oriented. So if kids were watching before, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be more adult-oriented, because I feel like I do a lot more adult things, like reviews and stuff for adults. And I've got I've got a lot of... Because I was originally going to delete all the horror and adult movies and make this one for kids, with kids reviews and everything, and do another channel where it's not for kids. But I had a lot of horror movies, especially for Halloween Horror Night. And you noticed I deleted a lot of the kid-friendly stuff out of that. But all the TV show ones I did, except for maybe... And then there was Shaun. And the Degrassi ones. And Are You Afraid of the Dark remake ones. I deleted all the ones that I did from the previous series. That was more because my son and I are watching through them, and I don't want to have to rewatch them to review them. So, well, that has to do with Kappa as well, because I don't want to control for those. But I also was like, you know what? I don't want to rewatch them. Just deleting those will help me out a lot, because we're already next time I go over for the weekend, we're on season 5. So, rounding up the seasons, they came out. So, just wanted to let y'all know about all this. So, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed the top 5. If you watched this far afterwards, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. And love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. I love y'all so much.